I have attended 6 boot camps and fixed to attend my 7th. Well, as working with the Truth Network, Darrin, who is with Dangerous Hearts Ministries, came to us wanting to publicize his first boot camp. And so essentially it was a mercy attendance. I was worried that they weren't going to get enough people at their boot camp. It sounded somehow interesting, but I just, I wanted to see what they were doing since they had, obviously advertised it on the network. So I attended the first boot camp and began to get a taste of the masculine journey. And one of the reasons they call it a boot camp is because there is this amazing love story that takes place in this horrific battle. And that love story is God coming after you, but a lot of us don't realize that Satan is also coming after you. And so how do we protect ourselves? How do we fight this battle as men with this warrior heart that really God's been giving us, or has given us, that I really didn't understand that was there?
When we started thinking about starting a church, one of my passions, one of my things that I'm really excited about is connecting men with church. And most churches that I've been into as a man are not a manly feeling environment at all. So as I was exploring that and talking to guys about that, I met Darrin, Koone, and he's got the same passion, the same thoughts, the same ideas. He really wants to do stuff that captures men's hearts, that's not like feminized church. So we started talking, and that's about the same time that the radio show started. So he would ask me to come on and talk on the radio show because it was about the same time the church was starting. So the radio show kind of coincided. Here's what we're talking about with men, and if you want to connect with a church that has the same philosophy, then you can go to City Church. So I would go on the radio show and do stuff like that. And then went to a boot camp, and so started trying to push men towards boot camps. So that first boot camp really allowed me to feel like my relationship was progressing again and moving towards something that's not a static, not a redundant, ritualistic relationship, but really an authentic personal relationship with growth and changes, and being able to relate that to my wife and kids, and to our church, and to our leaders at church, and to our small groups. And so it kind of flowed into really everything that I did after that boot camp.